Guys, thank you for tuning back into this, the JP Lopez Show. I have a local author who is a author for a children's book called The Little Nopalita. Her name is Danielle Quesada, and man, she was a joy. She was wonderful to have. Her story on how this book came about, it's awesome. It's an awesome story. Sarah came in for the episode too. Love that lady. She dropped everything that she had to join the episode, and it was a beautiful episode. I'd love it if you stayed for the episode and let me know your feedback, because it was beautiful. And I know this is my show, and I'm not just saying that, but this is a great episode. Guys, if you could please do me a favor, if you could help me expand my reach by liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, sharing the episode with a friend, family, somebody that's never heard of me, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I definitely feel it, and it means the world to me for the people that do support me. All the feedback that I get every episode is definitely truly appreciated, and thank you guys. Stick around for the episode because it's a great one. It's the JP Lopez Show.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
It's the JP Lopez Show.
Welcome back to the JP Lopez Show. Man, I got a special episode for you guys. I have a very special guest today. She's a children's book author, and she's homegrown, man. So love to spotlight her. And the book is called The Little Nopalita, but I'll also let you introduce yourself.
So my name is Danielle Quesada. Like you said, I am locally grown, which actually Denver City, Texas. I was born in Hobbs, New Mexico, but have lived in Denver City until I graduated in 2007. Came to Lubbock to go to nursing school, and I've been in Lubbock ever since.
If you're an hour and a half around Lubbock, you're homegrown to me.
See,
Yeah.
that's what exactly I say.
Yeah. That's what I say. So
I'm like, anywhere around this area, this is home, like locally.
I got Sarah back on the episode, and
Hello.
I got to tell you, I know I told you this, but the feedback from your episode was awesome.
Thank you.
It was just something new. Like I told you, it's mainly male guest related, and everyone was like, dude, that was awesome. That was
Good.
nice take on a woman's take on stuff. So
Yeah.
it worked well.
Happy to be back.
Yeah. So thank y'all for coming. Can you let everyone know where to find you, plug and promote?
For me? Yeah, so I have my Instagram. You can search Danielle Quesada. That is my personal. However, the book is the Little Nopalita book for Instagram, but I also have a website. It's daniellequesada.com. As you can see on the book, that's my name, and then .com, you can reach me there. My work email, if you want to reach out for any kind of meetings, group events, anything like that, go ahead and reach me at nopalitabook@gmail.com.
Okay. And is the book out, or is it pre-order only right now?
It is out right now, and actually, I have an order coming in hopefully this week, but I'm already going to be shipping tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And they can find it just on your website right now?
No. So it is actually, I published through Outskirts Press, but no, it's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. If you actually Google it, I've actually recently seen that there's a lot of other websites that have this. I'm like, who is this going to...
Congratulations.
I'm like... I'm like, wait, what? How did these people get my book? But no, so yeah, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, which, by the way, I was trying to get Barnes & Noble to, contact. I contacted them to get, a local, hey, you have a local author here. Let's get this going. It's really hard to get, wholesalers.
Yeah, that's what they did.
I'm like, I'd rather just sell in person and sign and just meet people. That's what I like to do.
That's awesome.
That's honestly what I would
Sweet,
do.
man. And so you're also an artist, right? Can you?
I would, it's so hard to say that because, originally, like I said, I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for a very long time, and then I've just recently reached out. I've always loved art. I've always loved, everything that First Friday Art Trail, all of those things. I've always done my own sketching, paintings, graffiti art, all of that, on the side. If you go to my house, my walls are graffiti art. But yeah, no, I guess you can say, yeah, I'm doing that. They want to present that. Actually, I was talking to the owner of Mano Negra,
Oh yeah,
and they were wanting to like, hey, yeah, let's show it.
that's awesome.
So
Heck yeah, man. Happy to have you on.
I
Very
appreciate
happy
you.
to have
Thank you
on.
so
Yeah.
much for having me.
It's very rare that I'll reach out and they're like, let's do it. So I'm all for it,
Oh,
man.
You reached out. I was like, I'm gonna take it. Heck
Yeah,
yeah,
sweet.
This is great. Any opportunity to get the story out there, get the message out there, like that's what I'm gonna do.
Cool deal,
You work
man.
hard, you know.
Can you tell me what inspired the book?
Life. Honestly, my daughter. So like I said, our culture, you know, it's Mexicano. Like we are Mexicans. That's what I love about family. It's raíces. It's our roots. I've had, you know, a lot of hardships that I've recently gone through, just like everyone else. You never know what anybody's going through, but everybody has some kind of story,
Yeah.
right, that they're going through. And it kind of came about when, you know, I am divorced. I'm a single mom. I do all of it my own. I had time when I didn't have my child, and I was like, I've always wanted to write a book, and I paint and I do everything else. I was like, you know what? Let me just see what happens. So started sketching on my pad, and it was funny because I have cactuses. My daughter's room, there's cactuses that I put all over her wall, and so it's kind of like it's nostalgia because I was like, man, these cactuses have been everywhere for the last like 10 years, and I didn't even know that I would write a book about a cactus, you know. And I have a plant room, like but us Mexicans, we love plants. You know, we love plants.
I love plants too.
I mean, plants are our thing. Like, if you like seriously go to my house, like I have a huge plant room. Of
Sarah came with gifts
I
today.
came with a Walmart bag full of cuttings for Raquel
I have tons
today.
of cuttings. Oh my gosh, pothos. Yes. I mean, ivy, like all of it is just growing all over. And so it was sitting right there while I was in my office, and I was like, let's see what happens. And then it kind of coincides, if you think, you know, of a cactus. And I don't know if can I cuss on this?
Oh, for sure. If we
This is a children's book, so I apologize. But no, like the roots of a cactus, it's like they are strong as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is like the Mexican culture. Our roots are strong. They go deep. Our family goes deep. No matter what happens, family's always going to be there. Our roots are always going to be there. So it's kind of, evolved with the cactus being my main character, but representing my child and I. So if you look at it, it's like, yeah, the little Nopalita. The little Nopalita is my daughter, but I'm the mom that's in this. And it's telling her, hey, we're going to go through hardships. We're going to go through storms in this desert. We're going to go through, in life, you're going to go through so much.
Wow.
But I want you to believe in yourself and know that your family's strong. I mean, I have a family of 10 aunts. Oh my God, I love it. I got 6 aunts, 4 uncles, and we are so close.
Who's the rich bougie aunt?
Oh, we got tons. I'm not gonna lie, but they're pretty amazing. They actually have helped support this so much. Shout out to all my family. God, I love them. Clayton's, the Sandovals. I have a lot of family in Lovington, New Mexico, and some in Albuquerque. But they are my stronghold. They're the ones that have gotten me through these hardships. They're the ones that have supported me. They're the ones that keep telling me never give up. My Aunt Maggie Clayton, I'm going to reach out to her. She's always saying, hey, dream big. Never give up. Keep going. You better dream big because this is going to get big.
Yeah.
If you want it to get big.
Yeah.
She's always told me. I mean, she'll text me to this day, nonstop. Dream big. Dream bigger.
I have a buddy that I just recently became friends with, and he's a director. And I don't know if you know Adam Paul Stone.
Where's
I
he
love
from?
him so much.
Where's he from?
So he's from
He's
Lubbock.
from here.
Oh.
And he's got a movie coming out at the end of April. And he told me when he asked me like my dreams, and I told him I just recently started dreaming big. And I just recently felt like I deserve big dreams. And he's like, bro, you should have been doing that from day one. And I go, I know. But when he was like, why? Like, why were you not dreaming big? I thought to myself, damn, like, why? And I really figured it out. I was like, I felt like I didn't deserve big.
That's exactly how I felt going through what I went through. The whole, I mean, I think a lot of women can account for when they go through divorce or what they've been through. And I mean, there was a lot of other stuff that happened, but you lose your self-worth, your self-respect. You feel like you can't accomplish
Yeah.
anything, and you're just thinking like, can I do this? And I've always wanted to do something. I've always thought that I was meant to do something bigger with my life. Yes, I'm a nurse. I love taking care of people. God, I love taking care of people. But at the same time, it's like I want to do something bigger. I want to become something more for my daughter. I want her to like, yes, she's proud of me, but like First Friday Art Trail, that was our first, launch actually in person.
Oh, wow.
Her signing the books.
Oh.
No, first person that came and actually like, hey, yeah, I want to buy the book, but no, I want her to sign it. I was like, oh, damn. Okay. I was like, so she already signed everything. She writes a little cactus by it. I mean, she signed over 60 books that night.
I love
with
that
me.
she signed them.
Yes. And so,
Sarah, are your kids into what you're into as far as like the First Friday Art Trail, photography?
Yes. Yes and no. My son, no. Not really.
No?
But he's 11. He's into football and games and stuff like that. He'll come for the food trucks. He'll come see me at the art trail for the food trucks. But my daughters come with me every month.
Okay.
One of them's a painter. And so
Oh.
I don't know if you saw her up there. She was up there. She's got a little nook in my studio that she'll sit up
Was
there.
she with the Bobby Lee painting?
Yeah, she's the one
That's
that did
her?
the Bobby Lee
Oh,
painting. Yeah.
That painting was awesome.
Yeah, she'll sit up there and do live paintings. So she's very artsy in her own way. And then my middle daughter, she's very artsy too, but more in like a crafty way. She doesn't really like to sit there and draw and stuff, but she loves like music and crafts and, doing things with her hands. So they both come with me every month.
The reason why I asked that is because my dad, for my entire life, painted ceramics. And he was a beast at it. Like, his ceramic, and my wife would tell you, like, I'm not just saying it because he's my dad, but there are beautiful works of art, and I could have gave a fuck my whole life. I didn't care until, like, unfortunately, after he passed is when I really thought, like, man, if I'd have just cared about what he was into, because I didn't. And I'll tell you, my wife is an artist, and it was probably maybe like 2 years that my dad was still alive when we were first, like, freshly dating. My dad latched onto her. Like, I promise, like, I always have it in the back of my mind, if he, beat cancer and, still was alive, they'd probably be best friends. Because, I mean, they just draw to each other. Like, he was coming to my apartment just to, like, chill with her and, like, bring art shit and do art stuff. Like, it would have been, but I didn't care about his work when I was a kid and then growing up through my life, and I wish I did.
It's hard to know, though. I mean, until you're an adult.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's hard to know. That's not on you.
No. But we were, not to say, like, we were a tight-knit family. Like you said, Raza sticks together. We were very tight. It's just that art,
I don't think kids really realize that their parents are people. I think they see them as just parents, and it takes. That's one thing I tell, and I think I said this last time too. One thing I tell all of my kids all the time, that like, I am a person, and not only am I a person, I'm a person doing this for the first time ever. Also,
and it's hard though.
and it's
as a
hard.
parent,
And it's
hard
hard
as a mother
parent.
to like actually like
Yes.
put that in your head mentally. Like, your mind is like the strongest. Like,
Yes.
it will make you spiral if you don't stop it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I've, like you're talking about with your dad and everything. Like, I've always stated, like, hey, I have embraced my culture, but I don't think I actually really embraced it.
meaning,
Actually researching more, knowing who my grandparents were.
Oh, okay.
Reaching out more, like, generation. Like, how did they come over? How did my papalalo come over? You know what I'm saying? I don't think I actually did that until 4 years. Like, I loved being, my art culture, Mexican and all that, but like, I didn't really know about everything. Does that make sense?
No,
like,
yeah,
I didn't
yeah, it
know
does,
where, like,
because-
where we came from. I didn't know anything until about part of like 4 years ago.
but also that's how we are.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
We don't discuss things with kids, especially in our, like, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 44. I was always told, you're too young to know about this. We'll tell you later, or all this. And then everyone dies, and you don't know shit. No one told you anything.
Well, and that's one thing, like, Harper, she's half white. So her dad's white, I'm Mexican through and through. And, like, my parents have always been involved since she was born. I mean, this baby could speak Spanish better than my ex. Like, I mean, she was speaking, and now it's like going through that. It's like I want her to, even though she has divorced parents, I want her to know her culture. That is like the biggest thing, and it's because it comes with so much good with us. I don't know why, but it's like even like as soon as I came in here, man, I'm just like, hey, how have you been? I've never even met you, but it's like, man, what's up? Like it's just like
awesome.
you feel comfortable,
I take pride in that because a lot of people come on here and they, express their feelings or whatever they're going through, and they're like, man, you're good. And I'm like, I was just asking you questions. They're like, well, you made me feel comfortable. I was like, okay, cool, man. Like,
But I feel like that's just like a natural thing that we have,
yeah,
Yeah.
especially with rich bougie aunts.
I guess.
Oh man, I say that because there was a few aunts that I thought were filthy rich until I grew up, and I was like, oh, they poor like me. They just presented themselves with the bouginess.
The thing is with my family, like you wouldn't even know if they had money because they're so authentic and they're just themselves.
Yeah,
I mean, they were teachers and then they started their own business and they still, you couldn't, if you were seeing them down the street, you wouldn't know how much money they had because they still like, hey, how are you? They don't even know you. They're still going to come up to you and they're going to show love and they're going to be there and they're going to support people. Like, that's what I love about my family.
yeah. I think what really drawed me to Sarah is because I didn't know her. She was my wife's friend, and we went to the First Friday Art Trail. We haven't been there in months, and it's like you said, like she was just welcoming and come on in and let me take y'all's picture. And we left the studio, and I was like, man, that's a cool ass girl. And
That
she's
energy.
Like, yeah, she
has
was like,
that.
you need to ask her to come on your show.
I
was like,
know. As soon as I saw her, I was like, man, hey, what's up? You want to hang out sometime?
So yeah, like Sarah, like you are also, your energy is also inviting to.
Yes, and then as soon as you come in, it's like the beautiful art that she has. I was just like, okay,
Oh no,
this
I'm
is
talking about Sarah.
no, but I'm also talking about
Oh,
these, like
sorry,
these two. I'm just
sorry.
like this art, and then like hers that she just showed me on her page. I was just like, man, it's just like you just want to talk to these people because they just are so welcoming and like they're like your same vibe.
It might be because I have a Mexican best friend.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah,
truly.
that's good.
I don't know if I would be nearly as inviting.
But you were.
Well, that's nice.
My
really were.
my wife also had to work on that. Yeah, she was really, really introverted and like.
Well,
yeah.
that's why we do art.
And
We got to show our emotions. This is what I couldn't say that I wanted to say, but I did it in a children's book that I couldn't present.
she had severe social anxiety. So yeah, she's came a long way.
I feel you, girl. We all do. There's like a lot of things that everyone has something that they are dealing with. Every person that everybody in this world. And so they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to say anything, but it's like, hey, we're all going through it. We're all pretty much going through the same thing too. Like, hey, you've dealt with this, I've dealt with this. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
That's why I
Yeah.
do the podcast.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many people come on here and then the feedback is like, I'm going through that same thing. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. I really try my best to put out a good product. I don't come out here to just put out an episode because it's due every week. And everyone's story really hits home with someone. And it never fails. They always send me DMs or whatever. And they're like, dude, I'm going through that same thing.
I think that's what the big thing is like, connecting with people because we all have the same story, but it's like actually when you can hear it out loud and you see other people going through it, that's what connects us. And that's what makes people interested. That's what makes people want to say, hey, okay, I can say something out loud. I am going to be okay.
Yeah.
And
Eventually, because you
it
don't.
took
you
me
don't-
years.
Yes,
No,
you don't
it took
start
me
off thinking
years.
you're okay.
Nope.
You're going to be
Uh-uh.
okay.
Heck no. Shoot. I had that depression mode for a couple years. That dark place.
So, not putting too much information out there, but on Sarah's episode, she did say when her parents divorced, she was relieved or not relieved, but
Yeah.
she.
Oh no.
like-
There was a huge sense of relief. But I mean, they were very toxic and very, I mean, abusive, and so I was 8, and so it definitely was a relief. It was an adjustment to have to learn to not have both of my parents all the time. But other than that, I was like, oh, that fighting is done.
But I say that to ask you, how's your daughter taken?
So we divorced when she was 4, and she was actually turning 5. They're young, they're resilient. As long as the parents are like, hey, everything's fine, let's stay on the same page, it's fine. But it's there's some ups and downs. I'm not gonna lie, like when there's not good co-parenting, or it's hard. It's really, really hard. But it's no matter what, it's like I'm gonna try to stay positive. I'm not gonna let her see the bad side of it. And all I can do is praise her father.
Yeah.
He is a good dad to her. So
there's that, like,
there is, yeah. I can't.
Because I hear even from my friends, through their divorce, their pops didn't give two shits. So that's a plus.
Yeah.
That's a win in my book, maybe.
It is, yeah. No, for sure.
So you do all the artwork for
I
the
do.
book?
I did it actually all myself. And there's some, I already have some, it's like I want it to be a series. So I have some other.
How many rough drafts did you go through?
Oh my God, you don't even want to know. I was like, how long it took? Like, I didn't think how hard. Like, I was like, I was just up at night because I didn't have my daughter. She was with her dad. And I was like, I can't sleep. And I was just drawing. And I draw, if you ever go to my house, like I draw plants, I sketch plants, I paint plants. It's all over my house. And I'm just like, I was just doing it. And then this came alive and I was like, man, I'm going to write a book. So I just started jotting down stuff, and I got a plot line, and then it just came to be, because everything in this book is exactly what was going on in my life at that moment. There is a page in this book where it says, Mama, I'm afraid that we're going to lose our house. I'm scared. I have a huge mortgage, but the house that I live in is the house that Harper knows. Like, that's the house that she was born in. Like, that is her stability. And I fought for it, like, in my divorce. And so, like, yeah, being a single mom and paying for all that and bills, like, it's hard. And it's like, yeah, I'm afraid I'm going to lose my house. I'm afraid I'm going to lose a lot of things. And I don't want to get, like, emotional, but, like, everything that's in that book is representative of my life.
That's real life. It's real life. That's beautiful.
And I think it's important and I think, I talked about this last time, I think it's important for your daughter to see those hardships, not for any kind of guilt or anything like that, but it, like you said, it's real life, and it's just
it is, yeah.
How that cookie crumbled, and I think it's really important that you documented it in your own way.
That was my way. My outlet is my art. It's drawing and all that. But like, also, like, of course, like, when she's not around, yeah, I'm gonna lay in bed. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be like crying. I'm crying in the shower. I'm crying in the bathtub, like,
it's
every
not peaches
night.
and cream.
No, heck no. Like, even those, first 4 years that we were divorced, man, the first 3, it was like, she'd go to bed, I'd go in the shower and I'd cry, because I'm like, how am I going to come up with this bill? How am I going to come up with that bill? And I'm like, okay, I got to work this much, but, like, I'm not going to be seeing her for this event, or I'm not going to be able to go to this. I can't pay for this. It was really hard, just like any mother that struggles with this kind of, issue goes through. But I wanted her.
Let me give you a hug.
I know, air hug. But I wanted her to see. Like, the good side of it. Like, just like, my mommy's still strong. Like, I know that she, like, kids know everything. They do.
They do.
Even what you're feeling. Like, they see you. They know when you're sad. They know all that. She knew I was sad sometimes. And she'd be like, Mommy, like, you need to be loved too, because her dad got married, within that.
That gut punch.
And I'm just like, I'm like, honey, like, all I need is you.
Baby, go make a sandwich.
I know. I'm just like, all I need is you. I'm just like, oh my God, here they come. I'm like, all I need is you. But now, you're crying in the shower and everything when they go to bed, and it's just, you just hustle. You keep going. You got to keep working. And I wanted her to see, like, hey, your mommy's when you get older, I want it, like, when you get older, you're going to know the truth. You're going to see everything.
Mom, author, nurse, artist. Do you have time to date? If you wanted to.
Good question.
Absolutely not. No, I'm
No
not
time or no desire?
No desire. No desire. I did, I want to say a year after my divorce, I was dating someone, and then it didn't work out. And, you know, that's another side.
Is it shitty like people say it is, the dating world?
You know, like a lot of people like even say like, hey, go, like I don't go out. Like I literally I've stayed in my house. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. Like the most that I've been social is since this book came out. And that's horrible. Like,
No, that's
I'm
not
like,
horrible.
no, like I've been a hermit crab. I'm not kidding, because I've been in my house. I've just been working. I've been, you know.
You've been grinding.
Yeah, but I've been like finding myself too.
Yeah.
Healing, everything.
Well, you said it. Healing is everything.
Yeah, I needed to find myself. I needed to heal first.
We don't
before-
know how to heal unless we do it.
And I went straight.
There's
like,
no guidebook or
Yeah.
book we can go check out to tell us how to heal.
And I wanted, like, I tried to date somebody, but that guy wasn't even like wanting.
Well, that's
But
why I
even though
asked.
he's saying, like, he, you know, even though they were like, hey, yeah, he was wanting more, but then it was like, okay, like, I'm in this for the long run. No. That guy's like nomad. I was just like, man, what the hell am I doing? I don't need to be with anybody.
Well, that's why I
like,
asked, because my buddies tell me that they tell me horror stories, and I'm just like, man, I'm so glad I'm married. So glad I'm married.
yeah, you don't want to go through that. And then, like, I mean, have you ever been on apps?
No,
I've never been
I've
on.
been
I
married
would never.
17 years.
I would never
I'm-
be on apps. I know, but like, have you heard like people?
I mean,
are friends
I've heard
apps.
of them, but like I have
Well, that's
no
my ex met
experience with
his
them.
current wife on an app too.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and I'm just
It's meant
like,
to be.
I'm just like, I couldn't put myself on an app. Like, I don't want to be just
I don't
going
wanna
on
be
a
on an
date.
app.
No, and I don't
No.
want to be going on a date, and it's just like, oh, thanks for the food, dude. Let me just pay for myself. Like,
Well, to me, how I've been explained apps are just for hookups. Nothing
yeah,
more than
no,
hookups.
I don't need that.
It just,
That's
I feel
how
like it's
I've
just like
been
very
explained.
disposable. Like you
Yeah.
just swipe them away.
Yeah,
It
it's
makes-
just next man
See,
up.
I didn't get that. Is it swipe left or is it swipe right
Shit,
if you
I
like
don't
them?
know. I'd be lying to you if I told you.
I don't know.
But that's
but no,
legit.
I don't date. I don't date.
I have a buddy who used to be a coworker, but he would put on the app like a 1 mile radius, go out that night, and then I guess and then I guess match with someone, go leave the bar, go to the house, like hook up, and then come back to the bar and then go back on the apps to
I hate that.
yeah. And I was like,
Ew.
what? Like what?
That feels unsanitary.
Yeah, and apparently that's what they all do.
No, thank you.
Well, I'm just like, just text them. But you know, if they're gonna be texting you at 3 a.m, you know what it is, or after 10. Sorry, I'm in bed by 9:30 or 10 o'clock. Yeah, that's just me. But no, I don't date. I don't want to date. Right now, my focus is my kid, getting this business with my book, developing more books, series, wherever it comes. I just want to get the message out there for like.
So
Women,
we just
single
talked
women.
about dream big, right? Mm-hmm. Like, what about an app that like is sort of kind of like Netflix, but you've got all these shows like kid shows that
You know, I haven't thought of shows yet because I'm still like I said, I got the second
like
book.
make that into a show. Like, you get what I'm
But see,
saying?
I haven't even thought about shows. Like, what I'm thinking about, like right now, I'm thinking about merchandise. I'm thinking about squishies. You know how many people I've looked at for squishies and manufacturers, like to develop the Nopalita squishy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Is it
a lot.
expensive?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's $185 just to develop a prototype.
Oh, nice,
But then.
easy.
But hold on. But then you got to look about what are kids looking at. So that's what I love about my daughter, because she literally does help me a lot with a lot of this stuff, because I can see what she's into, what they like. And I'm just like, these things are what's hitting. So all these little cheese square squishies or whatever, I literally go to Target. This is my night out. I go to Target, I go to Walmart, and I'm looking at these damn stuffies, and I'm looking at these squishies, and I'm like, okay, who's the salesperson? What's inside? I will TikTok that stuff, and then I find out what's inside. This foam, this glue, this, and I'm like, okay, how can I develop this myself? Because apparently this stuff is selling. You go to Kohl's. We literally went to Kohl's the other week, me and my daughter, and she went to go look for a cheese squishy. and they said, "Oh, we're sold out, and we keep them behind the counter because people steal them." And I'm just like, "Dang!" So they're really good. I need to do
Cheese?
this. Yes, it's like a cheese squishy. It's like a square.
Like a piece of cheese?
No, it looks like cheese or a banana.
Oh, well,
or,
okay,
But it's a
okay.
squishy.
Ninos?
Yeah, but
Okay.
all these fidget toys that these kids like, I'm like, how do I develop into this?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like I'm looking into merchandise. I'm looking into like manufacturers, production. Like that's what I'm looking at. Like,
dude, awesome. Yeah.
it's crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Let's start a GoFundMe for your prototype.
I would love that. But you know,
Everybody just need $1.
I
Come
was
on.
like, and then I was like, if I would love to start a GoFundMe because like I literally have put the money myself into all of this, or my family that's helped me a little bit. Like they put some money in, like, hey, here's some money, order some books for this because the books cost money too when I order, and yeah, I get a discount, but like at the same time, it's like you're kind of like making ends meet when you sell. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get money when they're sold from Amazon, Barnes and Noble. Yeah, I get, but like royalties. That's all I get.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So
okay.
that's why I built my website because it's like, hey man, I did all this. Like
That
I
kind
wanna
of
get-
sucks.
It does
man.
suck. It sucks.
So
that's what
Amazon-
happens. That's what happens when you publish a book, though. So,
So
it's like
Amazon can sell your book, but you don't get.
I
the
don't get all of it.
full-
No, I get like honestly like $4.
What?
Dang. So everyone go to the website and
Yeah.
buy the book.
Yeah, go to the
Please.
website because I actually will get, even though if I order it, like I'm ordering the book from my production, but I'm getting more than $4.50. If that makes sense. Because so, you know, wholesalers, they buy it from my production, so they get half, like they buy it for half the cost, but then I'm only getting royalties, like, so it's like $4.50. I know. But you know what? Overall, it's all about just putting the story out there. It's not about the money, but it kind of is as a single mother. Buy the damn book on my website. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we're gonna speak the book's success into existence. Man.
Yeah.
Watch for part 2 pretty soon. Yeah.
That's what we got
So
to.
can I ask you something? And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but when you put this out, right? Did it cross your mind that you might be excluding other cultures or other races out of?
Oh, no, I didn't even think of that.
No.
No. I thought about my culture. Like, I mean, I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
I did it with that. I didn't even think about anything else.
So what do you, in your mind, what do you want a kid to take from that book when they read it?
How do I say this? Oh, man, there's so much. So, okay, it's stated this book is for pre-K through 3rd grade. However, I want it to be for everyone. If you look at my dedication, it's like I said, para mi mija, you know, my niña, like Harper, para mi mama. For all those moms out there that are going through everything, like the storm, like I want you to know, like, believe in yourself. There are so many children out there, and I did not even realize until the first Friday Art Trail. So many kids came up to me, and it was so good. Like, they just started opening up, telling me their stories, what they're going through themselves, with their parents, with their self-identity, with bullying. Myself, like my daughter too, like I see it. I've seen it, you know, since she's, you know, been in school and everything. So with that, this book is like, yes, it's to my daughter, and I want her to know, like, be strong and resilient and all of that. But it's also to every kid, like, hey, we are all different, but be proud of who you are. Love yourself for who you are. You are strong no matter what. Your roots, your family, everybody that loves you, like, believe in yourself, I promise. Like, be proud of who you are. That light that's in you, don't let it go. Like, you're going to have people come and go. Like, you're going to have people, like, put you down. They're going to be bullying you because I've seen it.
They'll just take and take.
They're
and
going
take
to take,
from you.
yes. But it's kind of just like, remember, you are strong. Your roots are strong. You know who you are. Your spines that protect you.
You're still a light.
Yes.
I love
right.
that.
Yes. That's what it is.
I love that.
So, okay, we forget that kids are people too.
Very
Like
much.
Yeah, we do.
we get to the school front line, they get in the car and they've had a bad day and they've got an attitude, and we're quick to and we don't even care to ask them why they're angry or why, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they just badmouth mom and you're like, what's wrong with you, boy? That type of shit. And till probably like 6-7 months ago, I've realized that these children are people too. Like they have bad days, they go through shit, and they came up to you and told you their stories. Who's to say that you were probably the first one that they told the story, because they don't have people to go to
I literally was
tell
crying.
that story.
Yeah, I was crying. There was some like really like heartfelt stuff. Like there were some things that were like I didn't, the self identity, that having parents with abuse, seeing that, and the thing is like I was like, whoa,
The common thing that I hear now is bullying.
it is a lot.
Dude, like,
Very
is no one
much.
cool
Oh
no
my
more?
God,
Like, everyone, even the
yeah.
cool kids get bullied now? Like, come
So my
on.
daughter has been in therapy since our divorce. Like she's been going to therapy since she was 5 years old. She's gonna be 10 next month, and I love it. I'm glad she does. She has an outlet, but at the same time, I've always had that connection with her. She can always tell mom everything, and I'm not kidding. Like it's hard because I don't have my kid as much with this divorce and everything that's gone through. Like I hate it, but I've always made it. I think since our divorce, I do see her as a person now, because with therapy, and I went to therapy myself. Like I see like, hey, I'm listening to you. Mm-hmm. If she, as soon as she gets in the car, when I pick her up, Mom, something happened. I'm like, okay, let me listen to you. What's going on? And I listen. I don't interject. I don't like interrupt. I don't, oh, you should have done that. You know, because that's what I got from my parents.
Yeah.
It was a different generation. It was like, you're in trouble.
Get in
You're
line.
grounded. You're like, let's go get a spanking.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, but you know what? Those spankings did help a little bit. But
A little bit.
yeah. So I was kind of like, now I understand. I see it in a different perspective, going through my own, I guess, how do you say it? Going through like divorce and everything, and then seeing it like this is my daughter. This is my person. Like if I were her, like, okay, I'm just going to listen. And speaking with therapists, like, hey, how is she going to understand this? Like she wants to just, if she's going to come to you and she's going to talk to you about it, okay, I'm just going to listen to you, and I want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to respond to you in a way that you understand, but also that is receptive, and that's going to help you, because everything that you've gone through, any one of us are women here, right here. We've all been through it. Girls are mean. People are mean when we're young. Like, God, I went through so much bullying in school. Oh, you're
Same.
Mexican, but like, oh, you're the teacher's pet, and they hated me. Like, I mean, I'm not kidding. Like, it was bad.
Wow.
Like, because you come from an all white
'Cause you
school
wanna do
usually,
good.
yeah, and then you're doing good, and it's like the other ones are like, I was bullied a lot in school. I didn't care though. Like, I still did me.
Sarah, did your household go through bullying? Like your
Oh.
kids growing up?
Bad. I went through bullying so bad, and my kid, well, not all of them, but my daughters have definitely gone through it. Definitely.
And it's there. It's not ever gonna go away. Kids are. I'm sorry, but like that is just. I feel like that's just what it is. Like kids are mean. Like
Yeah,
it
kids
is.
kids are mean.
Kids
They
are
can be.
mean.
But
And
I wish we can, like, fine-tooth it and pinpoint why.
I think
Like,
they come
why.
from mean parents.
it
You think
depends on
so?
their family. Yeah,
I
it
think they
dep-
come from parents that are bullies.
and
Or
how
parents
they're
that don't
growing.
give a shit.
Yeah,
Like they're
they're-
lashing out, maybe.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think they see a lot from social media. I think they think it's funny. I think that they don't understand the severity of their words or their actions. And kids are just, they can be mean.
Yeah, they're what they are experiencing in life. They're gonna bring it into their daily life in school. Mm-hmm. So how they are treated, they are gonna treat children the same way. Mm-hmm. And that is just something that I wish we could fix, but we can't.
Yeah.
No, I've told both of my girls, and I mean, if my son ever, finds himself in this situation, but I think I talked to like 2 people that I went to school with. I just remind them, I'm like, hey, because my girls will be a sophomore and a junior in August.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm like, you're almost done. You've got, what, 2 years left, give or take. And, like, you don't have to have anything to do with any of these people ever again.
Right. That's what I keep telling Harper.
You don't have to have anything to do with any of these people ever again. I talked to 2 people from school, and, like, these people...
But put yourself in that junior
but I
that
also
sophomore
understand
brain.
that this is your
You
whole
didn't know
world.
that.
This
Yeah.
is your whole world right now, and I know it's heavy, and I know it's hard, but... This is not a forever phase, is what I have to tell them all the time. This is not a forever phase. And people are going to be assholes, and they're going to hurt your feelings. And you focus on your studies, and you focus on what you want to do after this, and then you don't ever have to talk to them ever again.
And that's like, like my mom was always such a stronghold. Like, that's why I also dedicate the book to her. Like, she was my rock. She knows everything about me. She knows when I lost my virginity. Like, she knows everything, every little thing. I still call her every day, and I talk to my mom. And I was able to talk to her, and that's what I wanted my daughter to be able to do to me. And she does do that, but it's like she knew my mom. Like, I would tell her, like, she would say the same thing, like, Mija, this is gonna happen. Like, they're always gonna do it, but like, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter when you graduate. These people don't matter. Period.
Yep.
But as much as you say that, it's not the current with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're thinking like, no, this is what I'm gonna have to deal with tomorrow. And I'm so when I talk to my kid, it's like now like, okay, this is what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm telling you, like, they're gonna find another person that they want to date because you're like, oh, I have a boyfriend. Oh, this girl doesn't like me because I like this little boy and she said this about me. And I'm like, honey, tomorrow they're gonna like another girl. So don't, like, this is what's gonna happen. Like, so it's like, as much as you can say it, but I get it. It's just the culture, the generation now. It's just like, but the bullying is never going to stop. Mm-mm. So it's,
does she have a phone?
Yes, she does.
So she's on social media or no?
No.
Okay.
No, and she only has a phone as far as for me to be able to locate and message and text her.
I just recently saw a TikTok where it was a preschool teacher, and maybe you might give insight on this, but she was talking about they don't even know how to hold a pair of scissors. They don't recognize their name. Like, all this learning shit they don't know, but then you give them a phone and
technology. Like, she was telling me, what was she doing? They're doing some kind of, at Lubbock Cooper Central, they're doing some kind of AI, like, graphics. Like, she knows, like, more like Canva, like stuff like this kind of stuff. Like,
Canva is hard to navigate.
She was like, it's more than Canva. And she's like, she makes these videos. She can make videos and all of this stuff and like graphics. And I'm like, all right, well, that's pretty cool. Like, and she loves it. Like, she loves horses. So she's actually starting, like, she's always, her first horse was like, what? She's 2 years old. So she started barrel racing. She's been doing barrel racing, but like now she's actually doing like play days.
Wow.
Yeah. So we just started actually last week. And
no wonder you're stressed about money.
Hey, that's Nana and Popo's financial problem. that's not my ex-husband.
That
all right,
is
my ex-husband's already asked you, who's gonna pay for this?
Yeah.
Well, she was in cheerleading for 4 years, so I'm like, come on, man, like, why do you always pick the most expensive sports? Can we not just play tennis? Like, I love tennis or golf, or can we just do something that's easy? No, but no, like we have, like, I love horse riding, and that's just something that's always been something for Harper. You know, like I said, she got her first horse when she was 2 years old. I have a picture of her when, oh, surprise, and oh my God, it's like, sorry, it's so emotional. She's just, I love it, and so she wants to barrel race now. So I'm like, okay. So we got into this Lubbock Saddle Club. We're doing that, and then Plains, all just the local little kind of clubs.
I sent my wife a TikTok not too long ago, and it was a little girl doing barrel racing, and just the interaction with her and her horse it made me cry.
Oh yeah,
because she was like, "That's okay, you got it," and like that horse is hauling ass.
Oh, my dad is
and she's like,
his hobby's
no
team
fear.
roping. So my dad's a team roper, and so like, he's done it all of his life.
So it's in her DNA.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, even when I was, like, going out there and I actually did the barrels, I was like, damn, I'm going to pee myself.
I could never.
No, but, like, no, I loved it. But, we just recently got her another horse, and she's excited about it. And, You know, so we're starting that, but it's just, I don't know. I think my whole mindset, my whole perspective now, it's just like, literally when you say, like, when you went to that question, are you dating and all of that? Like, no, all I want is her, and I'm just focused on her, which even, you know, like that's all you should be when you have your kid, right? Life happens though.
Yeah.
Marriage, all of that. Like, you lose focus on the kid that you do have. It's like, okay, wake up, school, dinner, whatever, go to bed. But now it's like, actually, like, you're intertwining your world. You're actually like, I want to understand what you're feeling. I want to know what you're feeling. I want to understand why this happened. Like, how can I help you?
Yeah.
And so it's been different on that perspective.
Sarah, did you grow up telling your mom everything? I asked that question because she said she did. I did. My mom knew everything growing up.
You think it's culture?
I don't think so, because there's a lot of folks
Really?
that
Well, you know what? There is, okay, that they're like, oh, I would never tell my mom any of that. Like, I think it's, like I said, how we were saying, like, it depends on the family, the environment. Like, why is there bullying? Sorry, I'm going to say it's bullying. Like, why? It depends on the environment that they're in, and they're bringing it into the school.
I said it. I'm 44 years old. I'm still a mama's boy.
Yeah.
I think every man's a mama's boy.
I can't go a day without calling or texting my mom.
That's how my brother is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like,
And my sister hates it.
and my sister.
My
But
sister's
we
like,
all are like that.
we already know he's your favorite. And I'm like, damn right.
But see, no, we're all battling for who's favorite. Because I have a younger sister, and then I have an older brother, and it's like, I'm a favorite.
Yeah, see, it's just me and my sister. But I would talk on the phone, and my mom would know who I'm talking to just by how I'm talking, because she knew everything.
Yeah.
I told my mom everything.
Did she have good parents? Were your grandparents?
Oh, yeah. Her parents were by far my most favorite
and I think
people
that
in the whole wide
plays a
world.
huge role. I mean, my mom came from a highly abusive family, and so she did what she could with what she knew, but
Yeah.
but what she could receive from us was limited. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
And so it wasn't that I felt like I couldn't talk to her, but it just wasn't in our dynamic. You know,
Yeah.
it just wasn't how she was able to, like, she just wasn't able to receive that from me very well. Because she was never in a position to have that kind of dynamic with her mother or father, for that matter.
I know you said that your oldest is very private,
Very.
but does your middle tell you everything?
Too much.
Okay.
Too much. Which I love. But
Hey,
yeah,
that's a good thing.
You know,
That
it is.
really is
but
a good
I mean,
thing.
but
Like-
you know, I've kind of become like her safety blanket, and she just everything. I know everything. I've seen everything. I know everything, and I love it.
So if, like how she said, like when she knew her mom, when she lost her virginity, she would tell you that, like legit.
Most definitely.
And do you like take pride in that, or do you like, hey, dumb that back, or
No. I would never tell her to.
no, I know that, but like in your mind,
I always try and tell her. So I'm not the best at like instant replies. It takes me a second to kind of like absorb and process, because I'm so paranoid that I will react.
That's a good thing, though.
That I will react in the wrong way, or that I'll say the wrong thing, or that I will, because I feel like I'm a really awkward person, and so I don't ever want to make a situation more awkward. Yeah. And so I always like will receive what she's saying, I'll hear what she's saying, and I'll be like, give me a minute to process, give me a minute to think about it. And then I will, and I'll think about it, and I will.
That's the best. I think that's awesome. That's a really good
sometimes it
characteristic.
takes me a day or so, and I tell her, I'm like, this is not a punishment. This is not me being angry, but I'm so scared that I'm going to come off as like rude or wrong or disappointed, and that's never the case ever. I just want to make sure that I say the right things. And when it's your child and you hear something like, you know, like what you were saying, like I lost my virginity, it shifts your dynamic. Or like when they start their periods, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's the one thing that I'm like so scared of too, is just like my daughter being with the stepmom and the dad. Like, you don't know that. Like, I am her mother. She tells me everything. What's going to happen when she starts her period? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I never thought
You
of
don't know.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
and it scares
I've
me
never
because
thought of
like
that.
he doesn't realize either that, but like he fought me for this. Like,
Yeah.
I am her mother. I know every little thing. I know where every mole is. I know her blood type. I know every little thing. This is my baby. I carried her for 9 months. You didn't.
Yep.
I know her heartbeat. I have it on record.
Well, your mama bear.
Yep.
But he doesn't see that. And as much as I say, like, your daddy's a good dad, he's good to you. I'm going to keep it that way. But yes, so my mom just being like, hey, like, I told her everything. And she was, you know, I said, hey, I'm thinking about, like, I'm in a relationship. Or I'm thinking about having, you know, sexual intercourse. Like, mom, like, she's the one that got me on the pill. She's the one that went and took me to the OB. Like, but she made it comfortable enough to where
There was no judgment.
there was no judgment because she went through exactly what she's like, Danielle, I know what you're going through. I've been there. Why do you think that I tell you? Why do you think that I catch you in lies? Because I've been there. Oh, she knows.
You're like, how does she know?
Even to this day, she's like, I know what you're doing. Like, I know. And I'm just like, damn.
Well, that kind
My
of
mom's
goes back
legit.
to last time when we were talking about, like, not family secrets, but parents not talking to their kids.
Yeah.
And, you know, vice versa. It is so important. And I love that your mom, especially for, I'm assuming we're relatively close to the same age. So the generation that our mothers came from,
Yeah.
it wasn't, things like that weren't talked about and they weren't normalized. And they, you know, there wasn't this, like,
She couldn't tell
safety.
her mom that.
And
no.
so for your mom to be able to break that cycle, especially
I
with
appreciate
your
it, yeah.
heritage, is massive. And it speaks
is.
volumes of who she is, you know, her character and who she is as a mother and who she is as a person and who she is as a woman. And so when all of my children were born, when they were born, I told myself that I never wanted to give them or, you know, have them be in this environment where we couldn't talk about it. And again, I said this multiple times last time, I love you enough to have uncomfortable conversations with you. And it doesn't change our relationship. You know, we've got to talk about it because
Of course, yeah.
I feel you, I hear you, and I've been there. And
Can I tell you something that I don't like about our culture?
What's
Well,
up?
maybe not so much now, but when I grew up as a kid, the machismo.
Oh, yeah, it's always
Because
there.
I could never see
With my
my
dad, like,
uncles, my
yeah.
dad as humans. I just saw them as the strong man that never
strong-
cried,
yeah.
that just
And you weren't supposed to.
took life on the chin. And I mean, we talked about it on her episode. You were a
got big
pussy
feelings
if
about
you
it.
showed emotion. If you
But guess what happened? As soon as my daughter was born, machismo's gone. The ego, all of that. He's the best grandpa.
Well, that's how grandpas do.
No,
you know?
but like, why could I have that?
no, like
Why could I have
exactly,
that when I was
exactly,
younger?
Yeah,
Like, where was that?
yeah.
And then I think, like, okay, is it time? Was it like?
I really think it's the culture.
But
Like,
it is because, like, my dad didn't have any love. He didn't have, you know, he grew up with. And I hate to say this, like, I love my dad, and I appreciate the way he brought me up. He taught me, like, to work hard, but I also was disciplined in a way in our culture, like, hey, you're gonna mess up, I'm gonna, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
so
it also
go back to the pill. I'm sure you did that in secret. I'm sure your pops didn't know.
Oh, my dad knew.
like birth control.
Like after or before?
No, after the appointment, like
That's
he
what I'm
knew.
saying.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah,
But before, I'm
but
sure
he
your
doesn't
dad
talk
didn't
about it.
know.
No, but he didn't talk about it. No, he knew, but like, no, he didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't talk about it. Like, he's not gonna talk about it because it's like that's not my place.
That's fair.
Because I'll tell you what, if it was my dad and my mom with my sister, it would have been done after the fact. Because my dad would have been like, "What the fuck?" Like,
You would have been upset about
exactly.
it. But do you think that that's more so maybe not culture? Well, while I obviously like respect and I do agree that there are certain like dynamics and characteristics
Yeah,
within,
yeah.
you know, different cultures and stuff, but or more so just a patriarchy and, you know, just this masculine thing that because my dad is as white and as bland as oatmeal. And he's got some similar tendencies and
Yeah.
behaviors and beliefs that now I'm hearing from both of you. And
Have you as a kid, did you ever see your dad cry? I never saw my dad cry. And my dad had life happen to him, and I never seen him.
no,
No, my dad didn't cry until
didn't.
I like beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, like
I think I saw my dad get like somewhat teary when his dad passed, but it wasn't even
even
like
that?
it wasn't even like
No.
a cry. It was
No.
like a clenched jaw. Like I could tell that he was like trying so hard to keep what he was feeling inside. And I mean, I have such strong oppositions to that kind of defense mechanism that men feel like they have to have.
But again, why do we go back to it? The generation. How were they brought up? Mm-hmm. This is what it was. Mm-hmm. This is different now. Like, why does my dad cry at any freaking moment that I leave? I go every time I have my child. Every other weekend, we go to Denver City because we practice on the horses. Every time we leave, he cries. I never used to see this man cry.
Do you think that maybe he
loves her.
realizes his age too, though?
Well,
that,
yeah,
you
now
know,
he does.
Like
yes.
you said, time.
Yes,
that
it
you know
is
you
time.
don't have
and you
forever.
realize, and you realize like he's realizing now, like we actually have like a heart to heart, and it's like he wishes he could have done things different back then with us as children. So he's doing it with our child, like my child. So like even my brother, you know, and my sister, like we all talk about it, and we're just like, man, I wish my dad could have done this with us. But at the same time, like I understand, I get it, because he wasn't. His upbringing was totally different. Like he didn't know how to process emotions. He didn't know how to love, but he knows how to love with my daughter, and it's just totally different. And I love seeing that, and I'm like never gonna take it for granted because I mean, it's beautiful. Now,
so I love my parents. Obviously, my parents are my parents, but my grandpa, who's my mom's dad, showed me a perfect example of how to love a woman. Perfect example of how to love a woman. And I tell you that because when she had Alzheimer's and she got to the violent stage and she got to the my grandpa can't take care of her, he was like, I'll be damned if you put her in hospice. I'll be damned if you put her in a home.
with her.
She's staying in her own home. And then when she passed, I still didn't even see that man cry.
that's sad
And
that
that
you
was
say
the
yeah.
love of his life.
It's sad that you say that. My grandpa passed away with that. And now my grandma, my mama, she's actually in Denver City at the nursing home dealing with dementia and all of that. And, you know, my grandpa, you know, they would never leave each other's side. And she's now seeing, like, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Like, she can't.
I
hate this disease.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw
I hate it.
It turns my grandma
hate
into
it.
someone I didn't even recognize.
No, but then, like, she'll have her little, you know, when they do have those little, those little bouts of, like, oh, that's
The little
me
clips
bottle.
when they're coming back to
when they come
themselves.
back, and it's like, okay, that's who this is. This is, you know, it's like, God, like, and I think that's also kind of what made me more push. And I hate like saying like things bad had to happen for me to like want to know more about my past, my culture, my like all of it, because of what I'm seeing now. Death, dementia, people just slowly go away. I want to know everything before they do.
I tell you, man, seeing both my grandmas, because my grandma on my dad's side passed away with Alzheimer's. I was too young to see, but of course I saw her sick. Saw my grandma like from, you know, the early stages till the end of her life. I'm telling you all that because I just wish if it's my time, I just die. I hope
A
I
lot
don't
of people
go
say
through
that. Yeah.
God.
No, and then my grandma, like, she'll be like, just leave. Like, my grandpa would always say, hey, I just want to die. You know, like, you know, I'm done. And then my grandma would be like, oh, hey, she'll see my grandpa when she's like sleeping. She'll see him in the corner. She'll like the nursing home. And I'm just like, okay, is it time? Like, what's going on?
No,
But,
I think she does see her.
oh,
grandpa.
yeah.
I really do.
Oh, no, I do. And I love that. I love that because we're actually, you know, with, you know, as far as our culture goes, we believe in all of that. Like, we're like, hey, they're coming to visit us in certain ways. Like, you know, my next book, it's
I
featuring.
really believe that.
My next book is featuring the Mariposa. Like, it's the spirits coming.
Oh,
like,
dude.
And it's like Dia de los Muertos. Like, I want to like put that out there. Like, that is something that's like any person that reads it, they're gonna be like, dude, I know that. That's exactly what I went through.
Can I tell you this? So, Sarah, I don't know if you're too familiar with this type of shit in the family. My dad's funeral happened, so we all get together at my mom's house, and it's a sad event, and I don't want to go inside because if I go inside, I'm gonna see my dad's chair empty, and I'm gonna lose
Yeah.
my shit.
Yeah.
So I stay outside, and there's a little white butterfly, and I tell myself, "That's my dad."
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? I just
That's what it is.
so then I don't tell anybody. My sister comes out, and I was like, "Look," and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "That's dad." She's like, she still hadn't processed the funeral. She's just, My sister loves curanderas, bro.
Oh man.
Dude, a curandera is like a witch doctor.
Love.
So
I,
this was like months after.
Okay.
And I only told my sister this. So she goes to the curandera and she doesn't, it went in one ear and out the other. Like she didn't think about it or nothing.
Yeah.
Well, the lady tells her, your dad wants me to tell you that was him as the butterfly.
Shut up.
She didn't mention this.
She even mentioned it. You even, but it is because that's just. It's so crazy because
And my
I believe
sister lost
that.
her shit, and she immediately like texts me, and she's like, "I gotta talk to you." Blah blah blah. And yeah,
She's like, so about that butterfly. Sorry. So one time, and I don't. Again, I know I'm the color of
no, come on, man.
white bread.
Yeah, come on.
no.
But
We all
so, Day of the Dead.
Uh-huh.
It's a few days, right? It's a multiple day event. Yeah?
It is. Yes.
Okay. So my grandma passed in 2022. January 2022. And do you know have you ever heard of like a Kabbalah bracelet? Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yes, I have.
so it's something like in the
Yeah.
Jewish community. I'm not Jewish. but one of my Jewish friends gave me my first Kabbalah. And so it's basically, my interpretation is kind of like a dream catcher type thing. And you wear it knotted on your left wrist 7 times. And you wear them until they naturally fall off. And it's just to kind of like keep the bad spirits away, from what I've gathered.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so,
Yeah, because I'm not familiar with that. I'm sorry.
so
Yeah.
it's about all I know.
Yeah.
So grandma dies in January, and then we have it's in Day of the Dead is May, right?
No, so it goes into
October.
October through
okay.
November.
Okay.
November like
So,
3rd.
Yes.
Kind of goes through
yes.
there.
So last day of Day of the Dead, my pet sitter messages me, who never met my grandma. My grandma never met her. They have no connection other than me. She messages me and she's like, "This is so strange, but I cannot stop thinking about your grandma." And I was like, "Huh, that's weird, but thank you. Thank you." I hadn't posted about her. I hadn't said anything about her. And I was like, "That's weird, but you would have liked her." My grandma loved animals, loved them. And I woke up the next morning. So this is the last day of the Day of the Dead celebrations. I woke up the next morning and my Kabbalah bracelet was broken off of my wrist.
What?
And on my pillow with me. And I was like, "I see you. I see you."
I truly believe that.
Yeah,
though,
well,
man.
what
Like,
are
they
the
come-
odds? Like,
No,
Yes.
I
of
do.
all the days. And then for
I
my
do.
pet sitter to have reached out to me, who never met my grandma never met her, they never talked.
Like you can get the realist, the people that's just a coincidence. Like no, man.
No, and this was not the
No.
first
Yeah. It's-
time like that I'd had like a weird encounter involving my
That thing
grandma.
you gotta just like rip off. Come on.
No, I mean,
it,
like, you
like,
see
it
how
was-
like
yeah, it's,
how
like,
hardy it
intense,
is
yeah.
on there. Yeah, and it was broken off like a very clean break, and it was just laying on my pillow next to my face.
She's like, hi.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
and,
know.
And, like
Still
we-
love ya.
Still
But
love
see, even
you.
with like with us, we believe like no matter what, like there's little signs that our family's coming to visit us. Like
Yeah.
we celebrate it, right? But we take it. We want to like we believe it no matter what, and that's just what I love. Also, like I said, it's our culture. So that's why I said like the mariposa and all that. It's the migration.
Yeah.
It's them coming, the spirit like coming and going. Like it's just like
We always joke, the wife and I firmly believe that my grandpa was a rare gem. When I say that, I mean the men, they need the woman. They need the woman.
I agree.
So the men die first. I don't think we could handle our wives dying first, especially with all those years of marriage. I tell you that because I'm like, I'm gonna go first. And she's like, no, you better not. I'm going first. And then I'm like, I joke. I'm like, all right, well, how long should I wait for a girlfriend? She's like, motherfucker, I'm gonna haunt the shit out of you.
That's what I would say. I'd be like,
Yeah, but I truly believe that the men die first because we need the woman.
I think all like in general, like even though you say that, we're gonna go
Because
back.
I have so many
Yeah.
aunts, that
I
my
know.
uncle died, and
Yeah.
way before, and
But women just
they never
support the men,
remarried. They
yeah.
never even cared to date. Like they were happy with having the love of their life. And,
Yeah, and they were just
like,
happy. And they just loved, like,
Yeah.
because they were loved. They were taken care of.
So yeah, that's why I tell her, I was like, I'm dying.
You
first. She's
better die
like,
first, because she will
Yeah.
come and haunt your ass.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, believe me, I'm done. Like, I told her, I was like, I already learned my lesson. I'm not remarrying. What's you crazy? You crazy?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Not happening.
I love to have all my money.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So yeah,
Don't go through what I did.
man,
But anyway.
this is fun, and I'm very happy and honored that you get to come on here and spotlight your book.
Man, it's been great. Like, honestly, it's been kind of like it's been crazy because, like, a lot of people are like, well, are you excited or are you happy? And I think I've just been so much in my head, like, because I have so much going on as far as like, okay, I'm worried about like bills. Are these gonna be paid? Like, I got a nursing job. I'm doing everything myself. I'm marketing, like, this is all me. Like, I don't have anybody helping me.
Yeah.
Like, yes, when I went to First Friday, like, my family will help me sell. Like, they'll be out there. But, like, I'm doing everything behind the scenes. Nobody understands what it takes to build this. Nobody understands what you're doing to build your own podcast. It's a lot of work.
It is.
You have to do everything. Even with, like, putting your accounts. Like, building my website took, like, nonstop, dude. Like, 5 days, a
Yeah, I
week,
get it.
like
It's
12 to
awful.
15 hours. It's horrible.
When
Nobody
I tried
knows.
for my photography, I get it. I was like, oh, this is a headache.
It is, but it's like, if you really, really want it, like, I get it. So I would stay up till 4 a.m, but I could because I didn't have my kid at that time. That's how this came alive. Like, this is how my website came up. This is, yes, I hate not having my child at that time, but at the same time, something's good coming out of it. And I want her to see how hard her mom worked for this.
Yeah.
And she loves it. And seeing her sign every little book that is bought, and she does her own, like, love her name, and then with the cactus, like, man, that is something that, like, I'm never gonna forget. And that is just a moment that me and her are always gonna have. And she's gonna know, like, her mom did her best when she could, or is doing. Her mom's working hard, her mom's doing this, like, but it's all because of her. And it's because I want her to know, like, no matter what you're going through, as long as you have a dream and you want to work for it, you can achieve it. But you got to put it in. You can't just sit in bed like I was.
Think about it.
You can't just sit in bed like I was those first couple
Yeah.
months.
You can
I
pray
was.
for it all day.
You can pray for it all day, but until you get your ass out there and you got to get up, you got to do it. I didn't realize when people would always say that, you're looking at Instagram, you're scrolling, you're like, oh man, I just wish something would happen. No, you actually got to work. You got to work for it. You got to get up. Let's go.
I always said we're not gonna get married until we have enough money. Shit,
No,
we
I don't do
still,
that.
We still
You
wouldn't
are
be
never-
married
yeah.
right
There's
now.
never gonna be a
We've been together
time.
15 years. We still be together
There's
right now.
no, there's never
Still
going to be a
trying
time.
to get enough money to get married.
There's
Yeah.
never going to be a time where anything's perfect. So just freaking do it. Life is too short. And that's what I realized too. Life is too short. How many times have we had people that we've loved and we see it and they're gone? And it's just like, man, I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have said this. And it's like, why am I feeling like this? Why can't I just, like, live and appreciate every day that I wake up every morning? It's like, I'm happy to be alive. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for giving me another day. Thank you, for letting me be able to look at the sunrise. Thank you for letting me be able to smell these plants that I'm growing in these cactuses that I'm growing in my damn room. Like, why was I not appreciating every day before my hardships and all of that? Like, why are we not, like, just appreciating every day that we're alive? Like, it's so crazy because I'm like, now I am. Now I'm like, okay, now I'm going to get it. And it sucks that, like, it took all of this for me to finally realize that, but I finally do.
Do you think a little bit of that has to do with art?
It's
The reason why I asked that is because obviously my wife's an artist. I never saw the beauty in everything. in anything.
I think
in the sky, in the like the beautiful Texas skies, in
If-
the flower. I never saw
if you're
the
an artist,
beauty
you do see it.
until she would point it out to me,
Yeah.
and then it was obviously years of just like, wow, there is beauty in everything.
But I don't think guys are as
They're not as
they're
observant.
not observant.
They're not observant.
yeah,
You
you're
kind
right.
of got this like tunnel vision
So
going
yeah,
on.
guys are just one track minded. I've realized
Yes.
that. But women, we are so multitask. We can do so much shit in like 30s. Like we are constantly doing like 5 things at a time. Guys can only do one thing at a time, but they do it to their. I mean, that thing's gonna be done. That one thing that they're focusing on, hell yeah, that thing's gonna be done because they're focusing on that. But women, we do like 5 to 6 things at a time. And I feel like artists, though, like if you're gonna like say like yeah, they appreciate like the day and all that, yeah, because they have a different perspective, they have a different outlook. But like, I don't think anybody like actually really looks at life until something hard has what they've been through, like something that they've been through that's like very difficult, and they're like, okay, maybe I should look at this different, or you know, and like I said, after my divorce and everything like that too, it's like, but even things prior to that, it's like, why don't we live each day and love every day? Like, why until something hard happens? Like,
If you want to ask me what I think the meaning of life is, I think the meaning of life is learning to love one another.
I think love is the best thing that we all strive for. I think love is what life is.
Like people can go and like, well, we got to find our purpose, blah blah blah. No, I think the meaning of life, and it goes back to, if you want to root it back to the Bible, it's love.
it is.
We've got to love everyone.
I think love is the biggest thing that like you can have in life, is like having someone love you and you loving someone. Like love, marriage, like that. That is, yeah, I do want that. Even though, like I say, I'm not dating, none of that. But I do want to love somebody else besides my daughter. Like I want somebody to love me for me.
And I told Sarah, I'm to the point where I tell my good friends who are men, I love you, bro. Every time I see them, every
You
time I leave
good,
them,
yeah.
I love you, bro. And like I said, some of them I'll even kiss on the cheek. I love you, bro.
But that's good. But that's also just like, it's just like you just want to hug them. It's just like
Yeah.
love, and you know that's how I'm with like my brother, like our family. That's what we do. I don't care if we have 60 people for the holidays. We go to each damn person and we're hugging, saying, "Okay, bye,
Yeah.
love you," hugging.
Yeah, it takes
we
2
say
hours to
hi,
say
and then we
bye.
say yep, and to say hi and to say bye. But we still do it.
And 8 conversations along
And
the walk
yeah,
to
so
your
it takes
car.
another 2 hours just to get out of it.
Yeah.
But you know what? At the same time, it's like I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have that. Even though like I went through everything, I'm lucky for where I'm at.
Well, I'm very happy that you said that. You know what I mean? You came on here and you shared very deep emotions, and I'm very happy that we're about to end the episode and you ended on you're lucky.
And
'Cause-
blessed and blessed and
blessed.
grateful. Very humbled too. And so grateful to have met all you guys, because like it's very nice.
I would love to have you come back. I mean, even
Yeah.
if it's not to
We can talk
promote-
about something else.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be good though.
Well,
But before we go, Sarah, I'll ask you for your final thought, if you have one.
oh, on all of this?
No, just the final thought, period.
On what?
On life.
Oh,
on the-
man.
Just do it, because I mean
Okay, I'm gonna go off of what you just said. Like we need to be loving each other, blah blah blah. And I think because the first thing you said, and this is not like a dig at you by any means, was like marriage. And you know, and I think a
Yeah.
lot of people automatically associate love with relationship,
With a-
like
yeah,
a partnership
but it's
or
like
a
loving
husband, a
yourself.
spouse.
Yeah.
But I think that like one of the greatest things I've learned in regards to like loving people is learning how they not only give love, but learning how different people receive love. Like each of my kids feel loved in completely different ways. You know, my middle daughter wants her like number one love language is like quality time. Like she will just literally come stand next to me, and we don't have to talk, we don't have to do anything, but she just wants to like spend time together. And so I think that like learning how to love people, even if it means feeding somebody or
annoying the shit out of someone.
or annoying someone or listening to someone, you know, you never know how somebody else might receive love. And so there are so many different versions of love,
You're
so many
right,
different forms of love, and it is so important to not that you have to know how every single person in your life needs to be loved, but there are just so many ways to love people and our planet and our animals, and
You're so right.
there's just some love has no limits.
It doesn't. That's what's so great about it. What's your love language? Because you just started talking about it. I'm
Quality
sorry,
time.
Is it like quality time?
Quality time.
Okay.
I love to be with people.
Yeah.
And if someone doesn't make time for me, it hurts my feelings, for sure. We don't have to talk. We don't have
You just
to do
want to
anything.
be in their presence.
I just want to be with people. So
I like
definitely.
that.
But I think that I show love. I'm a big gift giver.
Yeah.
Look at the cuttings. I'm a big gift giver.
I'm a horrible gift
I was
receiver.
listening. What's your love language?
Are you?
Giving.
Giving.
Yeah.
So, but that's how I enjoy
cannot
it. I love to
receive.
give.
Okay, so how do you receive love?
No, like gifts. I can't receive gifts.
That's fine. But how do you receive love? Not gifts, clearly.
Okay, so my wife is a very touchy-feely,
Okay.
loving person, and I hated that.
Oh, see, that's how I am. I love touching and I love like holding and like showing that I love you. Like I love it. I want to show. I'm the PDA person. I'm gonna be all over you. Like I love
Yeah.
that, but I also like to make you dinner. I love to wash your. Like I love to give.
So I had to compromise with myself to allow, because my first immediate reaction was like, I'm hot.
Yeah.
Get off of me.
But I
But
am
you're
very, I can sweat in a
uncomfortable?
snowstorm. So, that being said, but still, that was my excuse.
Yeah.
So I've came to, negotiations and agreements with myself like, dude, you're fucking up because
Yeah.
that's love and I'm rejecting it.
Yeah.
So now, like, when we go to bed, we just have to touch. Like
Somehow.
literally, like I just put
Literally.
my fingers on her shoulder. Just
Yeah.
that's how.
That is something more. That's what yes, I like that too.
But it took a while for me to get to
but
that.
how do you, without having to train yourself, how do you feel the most loved?
Just
Is it like acts of service or words of affirmation?
kind of like, I guess, quality time.
Quality time, just being together, yeah.
With my circle of friends, my circle of family, just being there with them, I feel the
Loved.
most bright.
Yeah.
Like I feel like my frequency. You can tell I'm just
Yeah.
Your
off
vibe,
of
your
it.
your,
energy.
tank, your tank fills up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason how I know that is because I can get up from the circle and just go be by myself, and then the circle
Comes
yeah. Yeah. So I think just being around people.
Yeah.
I think love languages are fascinating.
I do too.
I think
that needs to be another like thing
How
to
do you
talk
how do
about.
you give love?
Exactly.
Giving.
Yeah.
Like I can go anywhere and think of someone when I see something. And my wife, she would get mad because I'd buy her mom. I'd see red boots, like, oh, those are all your mom. She's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm not even thinking. Like, she would get mad because she's like, you're thinking about people that I'm not. Like, why?
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah, it's just your brain.
Yeah.
And see, that's great to have because a lot of men, like, there's some good men that, like, will actually listen to what the woman says. That they'll be like, okay, I'm going to take that as a mental note. And I know that's what she wants. So I'm going to give that to her. That's a good thing. Good job. Good job.
It's funny that you say that because
Do that. Listen to
I'm
it.
a
Keep
horrible
doing
gift receiver, like I said. But then at Christmas time, she'll be like, what do you want? I was like, girl, if I've been telling you the shit that I've been wanting. Like, yeah.
Are you not taking mental notes? Like, come on. This is why I'm saying it out loud because I want you to know.
definitely not a giver.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's definitely a receiver.
But they give in a different way. So it's like just like me. Like my love is like touching, holding, like
Physical touch.
physical touch. It's like yes, but then also like, hey, I'm going to like, if you said something that you needed, I'm gonna do that, or like I'm gonna make sure like because you've been working all day. I have too, but I'm gonna make sure you have your favorite meal for dinner. Or, you're going to have coffee in the morning when you wake up because I'm already up before you. Like, I'm going to make sure those little things now that I did take for granted that I wish I would have had in my marriage.
Yeah.
I want to do that next for my next marriage. Like, I always said that the person that I'm going to date next, like, that's who I want to be married to. And I'm going to make everything like.
Well, it'll happen.
Yeah.
We'll speak that into existence.
I don't
Hell
know
yeah.
if I want to.
Like, I plan. So, let's just say tomorrow I'm off. Tomorrow my wife's off, and I know this. For like 3 or 4 days, I'll plan that day to do all the shit she loves to do.
Oh, that's freaking awesome. Okay, so wait, are y'all married?
Yeah.
Are you already married? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been together 15, going married.
That's amazing.
Married
like
for 10.
that is awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
This
I love
past
that.
August was our 10-year.
Congratulations, guys. That's awesome. You know,
But that's
seeing
what I
stuff
do.
like this.
That's my
but
love
this is-
language to her.
And this is what needs to like happen, like with because I feel like for a while there, like divorce was like strong. Like there was a lot of bad stuff. Like this is seeing people that are actually like having a strong marriage, dealing with the shit, talking about it, actually working through it, and not just saying, "Oh, because it's hard, I'm done. Let me go on to my third marriage." Like this is what needs to happen.
But can I add my 2 cents?
Yeah.
We had to learn how to fight
You have
Yeah.
to. Oh, believe me, we went through therapy and all that, but it didn't work.
because when we first started dating, she would cut deep. She would low blow every time we fought. And I told her, I was like, dude, if you keep fighting with me like this, we're not gonna last. It's gonna make me resent you.
And resentment's a big thing.
And
yeah,
and yeah,
it's
like,
an
we
issue.
changed the dynamic
You
of
have
how
to,
we
yeah.
fought.
And that's a good thing. That's how that's what I had to learn too. Is like, okay, how am I going to approach this situation?
Yeah.
How am I going to discuss it with him? Like, how am I going to communicate it? Because he's not the same person I am. Like, we're different the way we take things in.
Yeah.
But when you have somebody that's not willing, that comes another thing. See, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. So I mean, it obviously we come on here. Marriages work. It
is.
It's hard
Every
work.
time.
It's hard work.
Every time.
But like I look at my parents, they've been together for 30 plus years, and I'm just like, God, they've been through the ringer. I've seen it, but they're still together, and they're still like, no, because marriage is when we said we do. It was something that we, with us, it's like Catholics and all that too. It's like, hey, no, marriage is marriage.
Yeah.
Like we're going to fight for it.
Yeah.
Like we're not, and I don't know, and it's different now.
It is different, but I grew up in old school Catholic. Like
Yeah.
people shunned you for divorce. Mm-hmm. Like brothers would totally X
yeah,
you
in
out
the church
just
of
for
ours,
changing
yeah.
religion.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I had some like conversation in our church where like they're like, okay, these people just recently got divorced, so like we can't talk to them. It's like what?
Yeah, that's that old school Catholic religion right there. Legit.
That's
how I
another
grew
conversation.
Up. I grew up in my grandpa was a deacon of the church, of the Catholic
Yeah.
church, and then my grandma was a Guadalupana, and she taught Sunday school. Mm-hmm. I lived at church every Sunday.
So did
And
I.
I'd be like, Grandma, let's get the fuck
And-
out of here,
and
man. It's already
Wednesday,
like
yeah.
3 in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, man. Sundays and the Wednesdays, like shoot, joy bus and all that. Going on the bus, going to right after school. Like man, when you're like living in a small town, like that's what you did. But it's
Yeah, because they lived in shallow water. So, yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah. But I'll give you the floor. Please sell your book right now.
Man, if I'm gonna sell my book, ugh, I don't need it. It's word of mouth. Like, I want this to go somewhere. I want every little kid, anyone, even family, parents, all of that. It's a book about being strong, believing in yourself, resilience, roots of who you are, of where you come from, and just never, like I said, never giving up. And no matter what you go through in life as children, as adolescents, as adults, that light that we have, those roots that we have, they stick with us, and always know that we can get through it if you always just keep working hard, believing in yourself, and know that you're strong. Las espeñas, like I said, the spines, they protect you. Your roots protect you. Your family protects you. You are who you are. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. Never lose that light. Keep going.
That's beautiful.
Dream big.
You said spine, and it made me think of. Do y'all meditate? Either one of y'all?
I do.
Do you meditate?
No.
On my app.
I meditate, and I've when I started this years of meditation, but when I started, it was how you ground when they say
Yeah.
they ground, like you're supposed to ground through your chakras.
Oh,
and
you're
like,
literally.
and it's
I
like
have a
you're
book
saying,
on
like your
chakras.
spine, like
You're,
that's why I'm asking if y'all meditate.
So, yeah, but just wait till the next one.
Yeah. So before we go, you have any final thoughts?
Ah, man. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I was able, to be here today. Thank you for reaching out to me. It was meant to happen. Things happen for a reason. I'm so appreciative of you. Thank you so much. It was a blessing to meet all of you. And like I said, it's community.
Yeah.
Raíces, love, culture, roots. Let's get it.
It's funny because I went to go greet you at the door and I almost wanted to hug you because
I know,
your
it's
energy
crazy.
was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, wait, you don't know this person. Yeah, like
No, but that's
yeah.
how I am. But like, no, even with us, it's like we're always like, hey, we're like,
Yeah.
I'm a hugging person. Like that's who we are.
That's awesome. Guys, tomorrow night, please come on out to the Roast of Mr. Is, Jake's back room. And like I said, man, it costs you $100 to go outside. This is only going to cost you $10. So come on out tomorrow night to Jake's back room. And also, that's Thursday night. Friday, please come on out to the First Friday Art Trail.
Please.
So this Friday,
Yeah.
guys, this Friday,
Definitely.
Go ahead.
along with Friday, come on out to the
Come
First
out
Friday
some
Art Trail.
markets.
Come see Sarah. And what studio are you in?
Studio B.
Let her take your picture and throw her a couple bucks. What do
I
you-
want to go see
Yeah.
this. Yes.
Come on, man. So, anywho, yeah. Shout out to Copper Lounge. Shout out to Bubba and Brie Grilled Cheese. Jimenez and Friends. Shout out to Cuevas Drive-In and Hub City Buds and Mijo's Food Truck. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you, man. And I would love to spotlight all of you guys because y'all have done so much for me. But until next time, guys, read some books.
Cloud City.
Hey yo, JP, tell me what's the deal? Is it real that you got the hottest podcast in the land of the trill? Then tell me what's the deal because I really need to know it. The way you wanna show it, you rip the shit like a pro. You really should be a poet. Like Edgar Allan Poe, you killing shit and they just know it. And thanks to San Juan, I got this drink, I might just pour it. Got me feeling like Don Juan, pimping shit while they hoeing. As far as culture goes, we goated, bitch, and they know it. And I don't like to bloat it, but I know that I'm goated. I know that JP is goated. And this is not a long song, cause the credits are rolling. But I'ma tell you one more time that we fucking goated for real. Best podcast for real. Man, what's the fucking deal, yeah? Like, tell me what's the deal? The best podcast in the West, man, the king of the trill, for real. Jackie, man, told him for real. What's up, JP? What's up, San Juan, man? You know